Hey guys, welcome back to Journey of a Single Mom. Rebecca here, going back to the series on how I am preparing for nomadic living. We've already gone over the impact on my income, on my children, crap in my house, family and friends, and choosing the right vehicle or lifestyle. We're continuing today with your why. Why do you want to do this? What do you actually want out of this life? Finding the why is so important. This is a huge step. You've got to figure out what you are willing to deal with and what you actually want. I've gone through a lot of huge life-altering changes over the past 10 years. I'm not going to bore you with it, but I had to go, do I really want another one? Yes, this one I'm in charge of. This one I'm doing on purpose, but it's still huge. So coming up with my why was a bit of a scary introversion into introspection. Not introversion, introspection. Took a lot of being alone with myself and really thinking about my why. I made a little list, kind of a story, if you will, about how I wanted my life to feel. Not the things I wanted. I tried not to focus on the fact that I kept saying I want a tiny house, I want a mobile house, I want nomadic living. I didn't focus on the things, I focused on the feelings. And now it's time for a little exercise on finding your why. Go ahead, grab your pen and paper, I'll wait. Why do you want to do this? What do you actually want out of this life? How do you want life to feel? Focus on the feel that you want your life to have. Write things out almost like a story. Portray that feeling that you want, the feeling that is inside of you that will just make you go. One thing that did not surprise me is I realized I wanted freedom. I wanted freedom from needing money. I wanted freedom from being in the same place. I wanted the freedom to go where I want to go, when I want to go. I also realized, this was hard to admit to myself as well, I want to do something different. I'm not doing nomadic living just for the sake of being different. It is something that I have always looked at and thought, hey, that's cool. Like I said, my grandparents had a bus that was completely made into a camper when I was little, so the idea was planted a long time ago. I wanted to stop being afraid and to really step out of my comfort zone. I just kept thinking, how many things have I said, oh, I really wish I could do that, or oh, that'd be so great to do that, but I just sit on my butt at home. I didn't want to live like that. I wanted to be different. I wanted to be able to say, hey, you know what? I did something, and maybe it was crazy, and maybe it won't work out, but I did it. I wanted to be interesting. I want to be the type of person that I would enjoy having a conversation with. The more I got into this kind of nomadic living world, I really liked the vans. Because let's face it, if you're living in a vehicle, homeschooling your kids, traveling around the country, people just expect you to be a freak anyway. Their preconceived notions are already that you're nuts, so you can just be whoever you want to be and no one will bat an eye. I need to be careful going into this, that I'm not being unrealistic in my expectations. Oh, this is going to make life all better. This is what I need. This is the one thing that's missing. This is going to change my life. This is going to change everything. And while that is partially true, it's also not going to change everything. When I started to really be able to make this happen, I had to take a step back. It scared me. I thought, oh my God, do I really want to do this? I had watched tons of YouTube videos, read tons of blogs, tons of books, tons of all kinds of stuff about how to actually do conversions from vehicles into houses, and it's a lot of work. The thought of actually having to be the one doing that work was a little daunting when it came down to it. This is a huge step. Oh, I have this dream. I want to do this. I want to go travel all over the world. I want to go sing on the stage at the Grand Ole Opry. I want to open a business. I want to climb Mount Everest. To have those dreams is one thing. To be in a position to start making them come true is a little scary. As weird as that sounds, if you fail at bringing a dream to fruition, or if you don't like the dream once it is brought to fruition, if it's not what you thought it would be, that's a huge loss. You are losing this part of you, this dream that you've had for such a long period of time that has been with you through so much. So after all of that being in my own head, which was scary, I figured out that I want freedom. I don't want to be dependent upon others, and I wanted to be different. So what is your why? Let me know. Well, thanks again for coming on this journey with me. Don't forget to show the like and subscribe buttons, just a little bit of love. I'll see you when I see you. Bye-bye.